goggles in front of me.
Super scared us.
Oh my goodness, I can see forever.
Forever.
It's like reverse engineering the heat wave, but I can see right through it backwards. That's so good.
Alien technology.
Man. The scent of a sound and the taste of a touch, it's all of it right in here.
Taste of the touch, I like that.
Oh, whoa, yeah.
You see him? Mm-hmm.
Through these magic glasses,
Yeah?
unless I'm just imagining things, it looked like goalpost, and then went back down.
Oh yeah, that's him.
So we spotted those deer this morning, and we're not for sure, like we didn't for sure 100% see horns. It's hard to say at the distance, but I thought I saw horns at one point going up and down in the brush, but we were looking at a long ways through some heat wave too. So we're gonna hunt over there and get a little closer look, but I think if we stay down in this ravine and we cut underneath and stay in this little bit of defilade, they won't be able to see us. So if we get some elevation and look down on top, we should be able to see hopefully where they're at, I think. Hi, how you doing? Where's your friend? We sit there and glass and nothing. Walk out in the middle of where you think you should see it, all of a sudden there's just deer there. They can just hide wherever, I guess. Should be able to drop down and get to that tree. Sage just spotted a big one. Lots of points, lots of antlers. Oh, we're getting magic glasses. Well, let's get down here and use the. Dude, he looked big to me. Yeah. Yeah. Nice job. So best we can tell, he's a big forked horn, just a big solid fork. But he's got to be, he's yay wide. He's right underneath the tree now. Oh, there he is, just shaking his head. Showing off. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna bend down a little bit. Wow. I mean, he might be a little bitty crabby thing out on the main beam, but oh, you can't worry about the deeds. No, he looks cool. He's definitely a solid. Where's he going now? No, he's just like drawn to his bed. He's coming up here. So I'm just thinking that if he's wedged in that brush, and it'd be like us bedded up against this tree, something could sneak up on the other side of the tree and the tree's blocking your view. So if that buck's wedged in that brush, I may be able to sneak down this hill without him seeing because of his screened brush. Because he went in that line, but he never came back out. So I may be able to get away with more than I think, going down with the wind in my face. Because if I can't see him, he can't see me, right? Is that how that works? Science, yeah. Science. If I can just work straight down there in hopes that he's in that brush where we last saw him go. And we can't see nothing of him, so I'm assuming that he's probably tucked up into some brush, into that sage, looking down with the wind coming over his back, kind of across the top of that ridge. I should be able to go down here, even though it seems like I'm wide open, but I think he's tucked up against that stuff. I mean, from right there, if I can get to that grass, he's already going to be in range from where we last saw him. I just got to make sure that I go slow, and so I don't jump him in a weird bush that I didn't realize that he was bedded behind. But shot right now just to let him know, to make it fair, because if I don't, it's probably going to be too easy, I think. Way too easy. Yeah. And just sneak down super slow and just keep glassing and see if I can pick something out as I work my way down there. The wind's perfect. And you guys just sit up here and see if we can get a good look at it. What's the worst that can happen, right? It's just a forked horn. Psh. Dude, I was close enough I could tell you that he didn't brush his teeth this morning. Holy cow, that sagebrush has got to be like 8 feet tall. He was like 10 feet away and all I can see is rack. It's just horns. I'm at full draw and I'm like, I can't even see hair. Finally I can see one ear and he's just doing like, the wind's perfect. He's just standing there looking like I hear something. So I walked back and forth and made as much noise as I could because I'm like, he's got to be in here. There was no rocks, nothing to throw. And all of a sudden I hear, he stands up. When he stands up, I could still just barely see like the tops of his horns. And he was maybe 80 away. I could just see horns.
Big. He's big.
He's nice. Then he stands there, and I'm looking around like, is there any, like even anthills I can stand on to get higher to try to shoot over? And then he walks, oh my gosh. That's how they get big. They don't bed down in a place. I was on top of him.
Oh, dude, you should see the video.
I still had nothing to shoot at. Here I am at full draw, like stumbling around, like, is there...
Jumping.
Trying to get high enough. Man.
Crazy.
That was fun though.
That was sweet, man.
I just whittled it down to where there's like, this is the last patch of tall stuff that he could possibly be in.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That was crazy.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
Let's go do it again.
Yeah.
Spotted already. Initial look, he looks decent. I still can't quite tell. He might not be a monster, but he's in a totally stockable spot. So we're gonna keep looking and see if we can find some more. But the sun's not even up yet, and we can already see some critters. It really can't go anywhere but uphill from that. Yeah. I mean, nah. It's all uphill. Because it can't get any worse than seeing deer. Wait, that's backwards.
That's kind of what I was thinking, but no.
I was just gonna see if you guys would agree with me. And so, see, they didn't. That's why I picked these guys. They don't agree with silly stuff. It can't go any more right than it's already gone. I mean, it can't go any more right. It's going real good so far, but it can always go better.
We're talking mosquito.
Because I got the super soakers here.
You're done. You just get off the stage.
I didn't know what to do with my hands. That was my mouth. I didn't know what to do with my mouth right there. It was just I can't tell if he's a big 3 or just a giant forkazilla. Oh man, he's nice. It could be the same buck from yesterday, or he might be bigger, or he might be smaller. That's our options we got. It's like a flash, he looks pretty cool in the sunlight there. He just walked straight down and he's went in those aspens and disappeared, so I don't know where he's at now. Just keep an eye on the spot and see if he pops out.
So these guys were getting prepared back at the truck to get down in here. We're trying to figure out where he went. I was looking, and then he finally gave just a little movement, so I caught my eye. And I think he just laid down, so now you can see his horn, but at least we know exactly where he's at. So you can get a better stock on him.
What? So
I'd say we got a buck. He's on the move. He's headed this way.
see, but like,
That'd probably be good.
but even like this way, we need to have left or right. I think from like where you guys are.
Is my left or your left?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That put a damper on him. Get out of my... We're trying to give secret codes. Flies are... So, after Dave relocated him, we got him in a spot, and we're kind of letting the wind do its thing. Luke and Dave are going to stay up here and hand signal us in, so pray everything goes right. It's a nice buck. See, we're getting straight up thermals. Should be good. Just pushing up. It's nice of you to carry that smoke bottle for me. We just jumped a deer. I don't know, we jumped something right below us. Even if we'd have known exactly where he was up there in that brush where we jumped him, I don't know what we could have done different to make it work. I think we learned that if they're feeding or bedded down in the middle of an aspen patch, there's basically no way you're going to sneak in here quietly and get an angle. Maybe 15 yards is about the max you'd get a shot in here. And to get that close quietly is like nearly impossible. There's so many dead aspens in here. That's what I learned. Don't try to sneak on them in an aspen patch of dead trees. There'll be another one. There's a few deer around. We'll find them. He was a nice buck, though. He was a really big 3-point. I mean, his horns had to be like 6 feet wide. I don't know how he got through this stuff. Well, let's go find another one. So, today we saw quite a few deer after we had the stock on the nice buck. And we never did find another buck to go after this evening, but we did find quite a few more deer in some areas. And I think we got a pretty good game plan for tomorrow. But the deer are starting to come out now, so we're going to glass this evening and see if we can't find something for the morning. I think Charlie and Rob are going to hunt in this canyon, and we're going to be somewhere else. So hopefully we can find them a buck for in the morning.
So my dad spotted a pretty nice buck earlier today up on this ridge over here, and he's gonna go kind of sneak over the ridge and see if he can't spot it again. We're gonna go up to this knob over here and see if we can't help him out, and kind of give him the lay of the land, try to get on him.
He's not even bedded down, he's just feeding.
You know, it would be better if he wrapped around the knob and came up from back, because then the wind.
Yeah. Oh, deer's moving. The deer turned his head. Oh, no way. Just pull back and shoot him. What the heck? He's so close. He's about to be in the brush with the deer. I don't know if you can hear this with the wind, but Rob looks like he's in the same brush patch with the deer. The deer's just bedded there, and then Rob disappeared, so we don't really know what's going on. But I mean, he's point blank. He's got to be like 15 yards, maybe. He looks like he's so close. He's in full draw.
Yeah.
Hammer him. Did he shoot? Oh, he hit him. Dude, he shot that time when he freaking kicked.
Yes! That was a good buck, too. Oh man, I'm freaking shaking.
So, I was here, and I thought he was in that saddle right over there, so I'm sneaking around this.
Yeah.
In between when the wind's blowing. I get to here, and I thought, I kind of see horns. No, he's got to be right over there. So I take a couple careful steps. I'm standing right here, and I could see him turn his head.
And he's just on the other side of those trees.
He's right
Yeah.
in the trees.
Yeah.
So I click it down to 20. I figure as soon as he jumps up, I'm going to get a shot.
Yeah.
He jumps off and bolts. Well, I shoot, and I'm pretty sure that's like 35, 40.
Yeah, to like that bare spot.
Yeah, and I didn't move my pin back, so I undershot him, way undershot.
How far was he when he ran out here?
he stopped at 45, but then kept on going and then stopped again. And then I got a shot.
Yeah.
So I guess the range, and that one I'm unsure about.
Oh, what was the last shot that you hit?
65 yards.
65?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could see him.
If anything, I hit a little forward.
Yeah.
But the height looked good, the pass through, and he jumped.
That was freaking awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, he kicked pretty hard.
yeah, yeah. You guys
Yeah,
had a
he
good
wasn't
view of
running
that,
the
huh?
same. He wasn't running the same after that.
The last time he was trying to figure out what I was.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he gave me that many opportunities. Really.
Awesome.
So I'm standing here and I'm thinking, okay, what the hell is the fuck this? So I throw a little pebble over and then knock an arrow again. And I'm thinking, okay, he's going to stand up. No, he just keeps on looking your way.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, okay, now what do I do? I'm 10 yards. If I move, he's going to bolt.
Yeah. And
I
you
think
can't
he
shoot
could.
through
I
that.
think he could hear me breathing when the wind died down. Yeah,
That's freaking
Is that
close.
even 10 yards?
I don't know.
So the middle one right there, his horns were in that tree.
That's exactly 10 yards.
Okay. Yeah. So I actually got too close, Michael. His horns were right there, but I could see 3 inches of his horns right there.
Oh, man.
There.
Oh yeah, look, he went through here and it splattered, sprayed all over this whole bush.
Oh, yeah.
The whole thing has got blood all over the top of it.
Woo! Yeah. Holy.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Holy crap. Holy crap. That is a nice buck.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Woo!
Sweet.
Yes.
Holy smokes.
Oh man.
I didn't think I have to sit back to make him look big.
That's awesome.